What's up everyone, welcome back to a new video on the channel. Welcome to some more Forza Horizon 5 for today's video, and I'm going to be trying one or two, depending on how short I want to make this video. But it's usually two of the tunes that you guys have sent me on the Discord. Sorry about that, my microphone was just playing up. Basically, you guys send over some tunes on the Discord every now and then, and I check it out, and I try to make a video on it, so that's what's happening for today. If you want to send me anything interesting, maybe you have a tune that you've built yourselves or something fun, send it over on the Discord. Link to that is down below in the link tree. Click that, and you can join the Discord and post tunes there and do all that sort of stuff. But like I said, for today's video, I have picked only one of them at the moment, but yeah, I want to try it out. This isn't it, even though I really like driving this thing. I've only just kind of updated the tune on this guy because I've had this in the past, but I think I built it for something else. Yeah, I've only recently updated it, so obviously it's a drift build, because I think before I had it as like a drag build or something like that, or a race build. I don't even remember, to be honest with you, but as you can hear, just like in Tokyo Drift, it actually does have the RB engine available for it. It's got the RB engine swap for it, which is very, very cool. I've made a video on this thing before, but I don't think I've ever made a video on like a drift build of this car. But it drives really nicely. Like, it slides really, really well as well. Like, you can keep like silly angle with it, and it actually is a really, really good drift car. But yeah, this is not what this video was intended to be. But yeah, anyway, let's get started. So the tune that I want to try out is actually a very, very good tune. It's to do with a drag tune. So this guy that sent over the drag tune actually has some very like legit tunes out there. I've tried some of his tunes before. This one I want to try out and just to see what it's like. So it's a Dodge Dart. It's a top 5 tune, by the way, top 5 in the world tune on the Aerodromo track. So basically, for the Dodge Dart, it is, I'm gonna guess, the old Dodge Dart. It's an A-class tune as well, to make it even more interesting. So go to this, go to the old Dodge Dart, which is here. This was always a super, super fast car. I mean, obviously in the older Forza Horizon games, in like Horizon 3 for example, I think it was the fastest accelerating car in that game. A lot of people used to use this thing for I don't know, some sort of like speed traps and stuff like that. It would go really, really quickly. Like, it'd get it to a stop speed very, very quickly. So that was it was a very, very good car back then. I think it was very good in Horizon 4 as well, but I don't think it was the best. But now, 747096622. Apparently in A-class, this is again a very good drag car. So yeah, this Travis guy, we've had some tunes from him before. We had a world record tune for the Porsche 906 as well, that he created. We tried that thing the last time. That was very good. Rear-wheel drive, track tire compound, rally suspension. I mean, it's all looking really good. 18.995 is, by the looks of things, the time that he got. Hopefully he doesn't actually change the actual thing itself. He has 2 of them. He also has another one because he says it takes a lot of runs to get the perfect launch because inconsistent launch control. He also has a festival version, so basically for the festival track, he also has a tune for that. If you guys want to try it out, I'll put both of them up on the screen. But yeah, the Aerodromo track is obviously the longest drag strip in this game, but there's also a thing for that. But this tune is for this track, so let's try it out. If I go to A-class, we should be able to see him at the top of the leaderboard, right? If I check this out. If I do this. So, without actually having a look at all these, see if we see a Dodge Dart anywhere. Well, it's 18 seconds, right? That's what he said. It's 18.9. So all these are cheated. Obviously, 9 seconds to do that distance is ridiculous. Like, all of these are completely cheated. You can see even the what you call it, the transmissions on automatic for a lot of these. So that's crazy how far down you have to go to actually find a legit score. That is insane. Oh my god, the amount of cheated scores on this leaderboard. That's crazy to me. Mate, there's 1.1 million runs on this. And all of these are just cheated scores. That is mental. That is crazy. So 18, what was it? Yeah, 18.995 is a legit time. I want to see what they're like. So there he is there. Oh yeah, you can see. You could literally see where it starts getting legit times with manual with clutch. Like this guy, what, with a A-class 791 car? He did that? I highly doubt that. Same with this guy with a TTRS. But you can see these guys up here, especially from the RF&D, like with the people that have the RF&D clamp tag, and you can see all of them with the Dodge Dart being really, really fast. So 18.966. And then here he is, legit 5th place. Yeah, so I'm gonna guess this is probably his tune that everybody else is using. That's what I'm guessing. All right, let's just try it out. We'll keep whatever the old time was on this thing. I need to remember how to drive this properly. I need to put on assisted steering, manual with clutch, and then don't use the clutch on the first shift, and then I think it'll probably like pop a slight wheelie, or that's what it usually is. But there's like a little bit of a way to drive this thing properly. So go to difficulty, go to steering, we go to assisted. The last time I was playing with traction control on, which I shouldn't be, because after that I ended up using the 906 and I got an even faster time, and I stopped using the thing. So again, I need to... Oh my god, I have to change gears like so quickly. That was very, very fast. Horrible time, or horrible launch. Obviously a lot of spinning. Okay, let's let's try and launch this thing properly. Yeah, this is definitely one of those where I actually have to like pay attention to what I'm doing. I mean, this is really fast. Obviously, I'm not going to get anywhere near his time because that launch was horrific. I should probably just do one run with it from start to finish. Come on. Changed gears too early. Well, I'm leaving the other Dodge Dart in the dust here. Okay. Okay. I have to keep going until I get a good launch, but... yeah. If you've watched the 906 video, then you know exactly what I'm talking about when I mean a good launch. Basically that. That was almost spot on. That was almost spot on. Wow. I can't believe I got it, like... The run after where I literally said I want to get a better launch. Okay, 19.1. 19.1, I'm like barely off like his time. I mean, obviously it was slightly better launching and slightly better gear changes. But that's not too bad. I'll take a 19.1. I'm not like insanely off, you know what I mean? Mad. Mad, mad, mad. He said that it's supposed to wheelie launch just like the 906. So as long as I get that to run like that, then that's perfect. Let's run it again. I'll try to get like a slightly lower 19. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that time, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not really too fussed about that time. It's the slip in third, that's the issue by the looks of things. So the gear changes is fine. I think I can time that properly. But then it's just changing from second to third. No, I didn't time that properly. It's annoying that you don't have the actual clock on the screen, like the RPMs and stuff. Oh, ruined. I need to make it so when I'm in third, I need to try and like slightly lift. Too early. Too early. See, this is what I mean, like you have to get that perfect launch for it to work. And he did say, don't use clutch on first and second, which I'm not. Oh no, the landing messed up my run, but... wheelie was nuts. That wheelie was legit crazy. Oh, I don't know if that's 19.0. I saw 19.0. This is faster. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. Right, let's just save that time for now. So I'm looking where I'm in the world. I kind of want to try a couple more times, but why are my exhausts spitting flames? I want to try again. I just want to see, however, where I am in the world with this thing. But I want to try to see if I can get a little bit closer with the sky. Well, less than, what was it, a tenth of a second to his run. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This was, I feel like, a little bit easier than the 906 to get a hold of. Okay, so I'm 474th in the world. I'm gonna try and highlight myself here, real quick. So 474, which would put me what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. That's cheated. 7th. I don't know if that's cheated or not. 8. Exoset. 9th. Maybe these aren't cheated. 10, 11th. I could be like 11th in the world. Like legit. Like time, obviously. Damn. Imagine squeezing like 11th in the world. It's, man, it was actually so easy to get like a good run with it. That is mad. I kind of want to go a couple more times though, but that was a solid run. Should I even cut the video? I don't know if I even should like edit the video out to show you that I haven't actually done like a silly amount of runs. Like it was just like what, the 4 or 5 runs that I've done. Oh, off to the left. It's the drop back down when it made me hit limiter. If I knew that was gonna happen. Bad run. Okay, come on. I want to hit it again. I'm gonna hit the perfect shift. Come on. I beat him. I beat him, which means I'm a little higher on the leaderboard. Oh my god. Again, that didn't even take that long. That took like 3 or 4 minutes to get done. Oh, I'm stuck watching this because I beat the guy. Yeah, you like that. Okay. How much faster am I than him now? Was he top 10 and I squeezed him out of top 10 in the world? Because I did that. Because I think I was 11th, right? Oh my god, man. I need to see now. Am I like 11th? Oh, am I 10th place now? Or was he like 11th? No, because I think I was 11th in the world, right? I need to see. It would be so funny if I squeezed him out of the legit top 10s. Come on. I need to count this properly. I'm gonna guess the Nova is actually legitimate as well. Okay. Again, select by time. So this is the guy that I just beat. We'll scroll up to the legit times. So that's Jart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5th. 6th. Both of these are kind of tied, technically. The 6th. 7. 8 with the Nova. 9th. That's cheated. So I'm 10th. And this poor guy with his Nova, I pushed him out into 11th place. I'll take it. Oh my god. Another world record tune and I squeezed it. This was actually a good time because with the Porsche I couldn't get it like done properly, but that was clean. I'll take that. I will take that any day. That was fun. Try to tune out for yourselves and let me know what it's like. But yeah, let's move on to someone else's tune and see what they've decided to send me. Now, of course, with this series, I have a little rule that if you send me a bad tune, I will time you out or I will ban you from the Discord for a week. This was something that I came up with a while back, and a lot of people really like this idea. I don't think that's a bannable tune. Do you? I honestly don't think it's a bannable tune. He sent me like literally a world record tune. So yeah, I don't think that's at all bannable. But this next guy, this is the reason why I wanted to mention this little rule. This next guy is new to tuning, I'm guessing. He said first tune on here, but here we go. Any feedback would be great. So if he's a beginner, like a person that's tuning or whatever, he's just learning or whatever, I think that's a way to kind of alleviate the situation. Like, if he wants feedback from us, from me and the people in the comments and stuff like that, then I'm not going to be like, you know, oh, this is a bad tune, let's ban him. You know what I mean? So let's try this guy's tune. He sent over a Caterham tune, and he said it's for S1 Dirt / Cross Country tune, and then he sent over the share code. He has like 2 share codes that he sent over, but I'm gonna try only the first one, only one of them. So pretty sure people have sent me tunes in the past for this thing, but I don't know if I've ever had a cross country tune for it or whatever. I think I did have a rally tune for this thing. Anyway, 638-100-039. There we go. Insane cross country / dirt. Okay. Rally suspension, off attack compound, all-wheel drive. Yeah, it's all there in terms of the stats. Let's just see what it drives like. I think because this is so small and like this, I think this could possibly be used for the Caldera Scramble, right? He did say it's for cross country as well, but we'll try on the Caldera Scramble for now. And I'll see what it's like here. If it's like, if it's built for a higher top speed, then obviously I'm gonna end up changing it to something else. I don't even know what run I've done on this in S1. I can't even remember, but I think I did end up getting some tunes and before to try out for this. Or I think on this track I ended up setting a record or like a personal best with, I think it might have been the Alpha, or is that an S2? I can't remember 100%. Oh my god, everything's off. I need to turn auto steering off. Completely forgot about all that. Auto steering and manual, and I think we're fine with that. Alright, let's send it out again. Send it out again. Oh, drift cam is on. Oh my god. Just going from tune to tune like this all the time is just so... It's just... I keep forgetting because I need to change things all the time. Obviously I made a video yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch it. It's just a really chilled out like run on the Golden Toge in Mario 34 Scala, and I thought it'd be a really like chill video to try and drift the entire thing without like touching off any walls or anything like that. Acceleration wise it's good, it just feels a little understeery. Like I'm trying to turn in more and more and it just wants to like wants the front end to point outwards. I don't know if this is good for this track. Let's look at the acceleration though versus the Merc though. But then I can't like pull it in anymore. It just understeers a bit. See, even now when I'm trying to get it to go sideways and have the front end pointed inwards, it just wants to fight me and try to make it kind of understeer. Yeah, that's probably the only main thing I really don't like about this car. Yeah, maybe it's just not good for this track. We'll try it on something longer. I don't want to like just automatically say that this is a bad tune. It's not really that terrible. I feel like it just understeers a lot. It feels like I'm being pulled along a little bit too much instead of being pushed along. If that makes any sense to you guys. I want to try on this, the San Juan Scramble. I feel like this could be interesting for this car. I don't even remember what car I actually used for this, but we'll have a quick little look. I think it might have been Merc. Yeah, it is. It is the Mercedes. So we'll try it versus this Mercedes run that I've done in the past. And we'll see what it's like. The Merc, I think, is just too OP. It's just too meta. Because it is technically the meta car. I'm pretty sure that is the world record holder as well. That Mercedes that I'm driving in my Ghost. But see, it's... I don't know what this is going to be like on the actual tarmac. So I'm going to try and go back and do one run. Or trying to waste this run. Okay, is what let's say. See the way it just understeers? It just feels a little odd. I can't even get it to like drive properly. Wait, does this ruin my entire lap even though I went before the start finish line? Yeah, it does. That's fine. I was honestly terrified of going faster there. No, it just understeers too much, man. Your tune understeers too much. You need a better diff setup. And it only understeers when I start accelerating. So it's your diff setup that's the issue. Other than that, when I'm lifting, it's fine. It just pulls me in the direction. See? And then it just starts to understeer. Obviously, I'm using these tires. Yeah, maybe your suspension setup as well. Soften the front end and stiffen the rear. And try that out as well. Just make it so this thing actually rotates a little bit because... See, I can't go the speed that I need to go here to be able to keep up with the Mercedes. Maybe it's the car itself. I'm not 100% sure, but... I'm pretty sure you can definitely change this thing to handle a little bit better. It just understeers a lot. You have to fully send it in sideways into corners for it not to obviously matter that much. But I'm trying to like, obviously not drift into the corners. I'm trying to like grip up in the corners and be able to like keep my speed up in that. As soon as you start going sideways, like it's already like you're slowing down, you know. And you can see, look how wide I'm going already. So the only way I can take this corner is like this. And only then I can kind of go around corner. And even then, like I'm obviously using these off-road tires on tarmac, so I'm not gonna have the grip for them. But oh, look how slow I have to go around these corners. That's crazy. Yeah, it understeers a hell of a lot. Like here, I should be able to just go into that corner. Like basically, that's the speed that I'm using in a Mercedes to go around that corner, and this just doesn't have it. It doesn't have the grip for it. Mess around with your diff. Mess around with your suspension as well. Have it so it rotates in a little bit more. See, I'm nowhere near the speed that I should be to enter that corner. That's what I'd recommend with this thing. I actually want to try it myself. So I think the way I can kind of try this out. Listen, let me see. Let me see what I can do. One second. Okay, so what I ended up doing is I built the car so it has the same upgrades that this dude put on his, and I tried to change it to what I think should work on this car. So I'm gonna try and do a run and see if it's just his tune or if it's just the car itself that understeers like that. Alright, so here's the final verdict on this thing. This car just sucks for this sort of thing. I feel like there's a very specific tune that you probably have to put on it. I've altered it to the point where I think it's fine. It doesn't understeer as much as his tune. However, the front end is just not grippy at all. It's just not that great of a car for this sort of stuff. I think there's a very specific tune for it that would probably work really well. And as you can see, you still have to kind of send it sideways for some of these corners, or else, yeah, there it goes. Or else you will end up understeering where, like I said, acceleration-wise, I think I've built it nicely enough to the point where it doesn't understeer as much, but you will still get it sliding out a little bit too much in some situations. I think the tires for this thing, especially, well, you obviously have to use these tires because you're doing like off-road racing, but it just doesn't feel like it's very stable. Like that Lotus just absolutely slaps this thing. And I'm not even going to compare this thing to the Mercedes, which is obviously the meta for this. But like I said, I've definitely made it a little bit more manageable in terms of turning in. It's definitely a lot sharper turning in now than this guy's tune. So again, what I've done is basically what I said. Softer rear end, or sorry, stiffer rear end, softer front end. And my diff definitely favors the all rear of the car. You will see it kind of try to get sideways a little bit, but it's better and it's easier to manage than understeering into corners, right? So that's what I'm saying. What I said, try to adjust your diff. See, like here, it'll still want to go sideways because it's just a lack of grip with the front tires, but you can compensate at least a little bit. You can compensate at least a little bit with your tune, you know? So it's not, your tune isn't bad, it's just a little bit too front biased. I think with just some small, like, alterations, you can make it a little bit better. Yeah, not a terrible tune. I don't think, even if I was to rate that tune, I still wouldn't call it a terrible tune. Like, I don't think it would deserve a ban regardless, even though I know you're new to tuning. And like I did say, you're kind of a little bit exempt from that. But yeah, you know what? It was actually quite an alright tune to send in for your first time. Hopefully, any sort of feedback that I gave is helpful. Also, people in the comments can try the tune, and you guys can also let him know, obviously, in the comments if you enjoy the car or whatever, or what you think the issue with the car is. In my opinion, it just understeers a little bit too much. Yes, the tires on this car, regardless, will end up understeering a little bit, but I think when you're accelerating with your car, it understeers a bit too much, and I think that you can at least save by making your car a little bit more rear biased in terms of the diff and the suspension setup. So yeah, try basically what I set out, and you can see you can make it a little bit more manageable and have it drive basically like this everywhere. Slightly sideways, but at least you're not understeering into the walls and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Somehow I managed to squeeze out a top 10 in the world. I don't know how I managed that, but I did. Let me know what you think of today's video, of course, and you know, leave a rating and all that. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.